So I find engaging at the college really exciting. As a careers leader, I get to liaise with our senior leadership team and sit on our careers committee, talking about how we raise the profile of careers, make that a conversation that we have around college for all staff and students. But then the most important part for me is being able to see that in action.
So we work with over 3,000 employers on the last count. They're in all different occupational sectors. They play a pivotal role in the curriculum design here at the college.
This building houses our digital students and gives them a real-life insight into working in the digital sector.
Games development, games design, media production, photography, animation, programming, networking, cybersecurity.
It's particularly important in Middlesbrough because we're in a real, vibrant area for digital businesses. We work with a number of SMEs who have established themselves and built their offices here, and some of those are now working nationally. And it's really important that our students get the chance to work for those companies, to work alongside those companies.
Each of our rooms is sponsored by a local digital tech company, and they have huge input in terms of our employer engagement and how we as staff deliver our courses to our students, which hopefully will be their future employees.
When industry people come in, it gives us an insight to what actually happens in businesses rather than just what our lecturers and tutors know.
One of the current employers helping us, Jed, he's always really supportive when it comes to the programming work that we do. He always gives good positive feedback and helps me develop my work, telling me new techniques to use.
It's a nice little change of pace, to go from one end of the spectrum, very professional, high stress, to the other end of no. This is how you put this together. It's I get it now. It's nice to see the sort of like the penny drop,
I think really using the employer as an example of people from the local area who've gone on to establish businesses within the sector, using the employer to inspire the students, to develop their skills. But I also think to develop the staff members' skills and making sure that those staff who are teaching and maybe aren't in industry as much as they were are really keeping up to date with emerging trends within the digital sector.
And quite frankly, I was a web developer in 2009. I'd be a fool to kind of think that the stuff I learned at university 15 years ago is still even relevant really to the work that they're doing in industry. So one of our T-level students was working at Greenlord Studios, came back to us and said, we've just been looking at this technology. So we embraced it. I said, right, bring it to the board, show us all. So he upskilled me, he upskilled the group, he taught them something that they'd only just been looking at, and that department were looking at implementing that technology in their next project, and we were discussing it in class that day.
I think over the long term what we're really doing is we're connecting the curriculum that we're delivering with the employment sector, getting that information from employers in that sort of collaborative relationship that really allows us to make sure our curriculum's fit for purpose.
Be able to see up and coming talent and maintaining a relationship with the college is good because it offers us that sort of almost insider knowledge on future devs, which means that we essentially have a heads up on the other companies around the area and stuff like that, which is a huge advantage.
Over the last year, we've set up a careers strategy, and that's really pulled together a vast array of staff and external employers to be able to discuss careers and raise that profile. And I think for me, I'm now seeing that come to fruition. I'm seeing that conversation be more positive and engaging and more common with young people. And I think that's one of those moments for me where I've started to think, this is really working, it's worth it.